Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're gonna be attempting or revisiting the Union Master event for some new stages that have come about. So we have the Battle of Fate stage, which is what this is. So we're gonna be hopping in. We'll see if we can do both at the same time as per usual. Yeah. Which, if you didn't know, as I'll just go through over the missions just so everybody's clear. Yeah, so I mean clearing the actual battles in the actual stage, and of course completing the stage with the certain category allies. So these two stages requires us to use Battle of Fate people, 3 and then 5 respectively. So I thought, hey, let's run it. Let's circle back around with the Super Baby team. We do actually have 5 Battle of Fate people already on here. The one who's not on Battle of Fate is, of course, Super Janemba, who is a corroded body and mind. Who I just put here as just like a staple Fate thing here. You can actually, because this is my first time actually using Super 17 Fate, which again he kind of relies on Target Goku people and stuff like that on the team. So not really, like he can be a slot 1 Veti, which is why I kind of have him here, but technically you can swap him out for Great Vegeta, who is also part of Battle of Fate to get the full 6 Battle of Fate people, but you'll also get the Terrifying Conqueror Elite. So actually let's swap that out right now, because I like using this Great Vegeta whenever I can. I think he's still applicable even now in certain contexts. And we have DKP over here just for the support. And Omega Shonan, as you can see there, for the support. So, as always, those support primaries, those support items. Without further ado, let's hop in. Yeah, let's see what we up against over here. So we have World Tournament Piccolo. Is that what it is? Because I can see his thing is torn in a certain way. Kid Buu and Zamasu. Okay, Crubbird Zamasu. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. We have some interesting stuff over here. We are gonna put Baby in slot 1. Love that sprite actually. So Baby not fully linked level 10 for me yet, just recently pulled him, so we're going to see some pretty interesting stuff over here. DKP, I need to keep on remembering his base form requires is to be in slot 3, then it progresses to slot 2, and then any slot as he transforms. Omega Shonan at the very least can be in slot yeah, he just in slot 3 he just gets the additional super attack and more attack, I guess. So for now we'll just keep him here until we can float him off. This Piccolo, get up, be stunned, and lowers our attack is what that is, I think. Yeah, but okay, interesting. Let us proceed then. So yeah, I mean, like with all the events so far, because I mean this is like the last set of stages that are completing that are new for this Super Baby 2 campaign. So I think all of them are really good. I think the the Giant Form Clash event, that has been actually really fun. I think the missions have been really challenging and actually really fun to do. Try to no item them, which we have done successfully for all of them. Too much rolls and tries and everything, but yeah, I think it was still fun regardless. Then you had the what was it there? Well, you have this event over here, and then okay. Let us actually put Gold Freeze at slot 1. It's actually quite interesting how this turn is going to play out. I'm just going to float off Grave Vegeta, I think, because I worry about the other rotation in slot 1. Yeah, I think that's what I want. What do you think? Yeah, let's just keep it like this, I guess. They will do this. And then, of course, we'll do this. We'll Grave Vegeta there at the end. But yeah, like, I mean, the events have been really, really fun to do. I mean, these stages we're going to do right now, I think, yeah, all have been just pretty solid. Like, of course, I think I'm waiting for, like, more EZAs to come. Because so far we only got Super 17. And I actually forgot what other EZAs they said are supposed to come. If anything. Is there any of the releases stuff? If anything. Maybe the Dokkan Wiki will tell me. There's a card releases, what's coming up. No, because Super 17 is the one EZ that I saw. I don't know if they confirmed it yet. I think there was a second EZ that they did confirm was supposed to come way. But I actually can't remember now, off the top of my head. But yeah, I think maybe like a few more EZAs. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, no, just probably more EZAs actually. I think would have been nice for the celebration in particular. Just one. Jeez. This is what I hate, right? Because, is it because, hold on. Because I'm pretty sure, is it just because of the English version not being dubbed that we don't have the English version of Super Baby Chalky? But no, I'm on the Japanese, like, voice line version. Yeah, so I should be good. Okay, so Super 17 actually is very interesting, to say the least, right? Because as long as you have the full target rotation, he gets the full buff. Where there's another android or target Goku ally attacking the same turn, get a damage reduction for every rainbow keys he obtained. He gets that additional, there's a high chance becoming a super, as a great chance becoming super, excuse me, pardon me. And he just gets a bunch of damage reduction stuff. So what is it, 17, 17, 17? Is this those two 17s? Is that what it is? Well, I guess the base 17 that he actually has over there. So that's about 4 17s, if anything there. So 4 17s is how much, actually? Quick math in my head. That's 68% damage reduction. So that's 70% damage reduction already, if you think about it, right? And he has the premium 100% defense when receiving an attack. So, just for the sake of curiosity, I actually want to leave him there against the super. Of course, we want to play strategically better the next time we come back around. I know that I would rather put Baby Dead there to tank, to potentially dodge the super. But I think this will still be a really good showing in Super 17. Let's see. Doesn't have guard, so he's going to take this for double damage. Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see when we come back around the next, the higher strengthened stage of the version of this stage. But yeah, so he should be getting 2 more additionals that have a great chance to become a super attack. So there's 1. Okay, so that one did proc hit potential. Okay, so we didn't get the hit potential system or the second additional super to proc there. But that's fine. Hey, we got this baby to actually shout out. Yeah, but that's cool. Guy is pretty tanky actually for being the first stage. Not gonna lie, actually. Yeah, so we'll finish him off over here. That's very good. Cool. Right, on to the next fight of the stage, which is against Kid Buu. So we pretty much have the turn set up already. As long as there's no locking, I think we'll be fine. So very definitely we're gonna do that. Very much so. Do this. We will do this for Baby over there. And we'll do this for DKP at the end over there. Giving us the juicy support at the end for everybody on this rotation. Oh, forgot to see what Kid Buu does. So, yeah, this first stage, like, or the easier version of the stage, I'm probably not gonna look that much against the what like the bosses do, because they only have like a one-line passive or something there. It's the next stage, the harder stage, where you require 5 of the category to defeat. That's gonna be very interesting to see. Not really right now. Okay. Nice, 80% dodge chance triggered. Cool. My DKP is defensively built, so he should be very reliable in all of these events for us. Of course, there he took the normal, but it's fine. Great Vegeta. How are you doing, sir? I need you to super for me, please. It could be more beneficial to leave Super 17 on rotation in slot 1. The thing is, why I like Great Vegeta is because he has guard, and he has that defense on attack receive nonsense that he got. So I'd rather just have Super 17 on the back burner just doing damage, honestly speaking. Okay. Oh, that's a bit concerning. I was just oiling up Vegeta over here, then he decided to take 160k on a super. Vegeta. Maybe if you got 10% more damage reduction, you'll be actually fine. Why did they only give him 60% damage reduction with the guard? Man, if he got 70, he'll be cooking, actually. He'd actually be really good. It's very funny because, like, I think everybody's thinking the same thing. We need a, well, I mean, we got it, technically, right? So, like, around anniversary time, we've got Super Saiyan Goku. We were saying after a couple of months that, hey, you know, it'd be nice, a villain version of the Super Saiyan Goku, which we do have. It's called Omega Shenron, who technically will give this baby 10% more damage reduction because he's a GT boss person. So, but the Omega Shenron only gives to GT boss people, which is a really powerful ability, especially of this baby, because when he's fully transformed like this, he has, what is it? He has guard and 30% damage reduction. But you get the 3 or more key spheres thing. So with Omega Shenron, he'll actually get what do we call it? Brain not braining. 40%. He'll get up to 40% damage reduction. We'll keep it like this. No reason to split it as yet. There. I believe that the Omega Shenron at the end will be fine. Or at least we'll kill by the time. A lot of support coming on this rotation for extreme types. Probably after this turn, if it still carries on, which I don't think it is. Yeah, I would have floated off. I would have started putting Golden Feast in slot 2 and then consecutively slot 3. So I should have just been aiming for the 12 key, honestly, since this guy's attack and defense can be lowered. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this initial phase, yeah, no, this guy's gonna survive. They can just get all statuses done to them. Like, they can sometimes be stunned. Like, yeah, this Kid Buu cannot be sealed. Waiting is his caveat. I think he'll be fine, Omega Shenron. I think he would be fine. Even if he took the super straight up. We did lower the attack. Oh, if he does the third one here, though. Yeah, he does do the third one here. Can he crit on this one as well? Ooh, almost. Do we die here? No, we don't die here. No way. Come on. Yeah, we don't. No chance. Yeah, that Vegeta, the Great Vegeta who just took that, like that. Unfortunately, he's Great Vegeta, showing a little bit of age there, unfortunately. But again, he's designed for the slot 1 slot. Cool. I mean, let's just carry on like this. I don't see why we should change it any differently. We'll use the DKP after skill appropriately when we get to it. Right now, it's not going to do anything for us. Oh, if anything, it's just going to reduce the support that he's giving to the rest of the rotation, honestly speaking. Okay. Cool. Right. Next and final fight of the easy version of the stage. It is against Zamasu. Zamas! Fuck now. Cool. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Zamasu. What do you got over here, sir? Get up your son, get up your shield. Probably does like a shit ton of stuff when you get to him. In that form. You know what I'm gonna do though? I am actually gonna just use Gold Freeze's 12 key and just debuff him. Just because I can. Let's do that. And let's do this. With Super 17 so he can get his double super. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good try. That's why you have the defensive Gold Freezer. Yeah, you lose some bit of attack, but hey, you take no damage. That's what you get. Gold Freezer, I think, is like the best extreme type buff that we've gotten for the span of these months that we have gotten extreme type units for. Like, it's just, he's gonna be here hopefully for quite a while, unless they do a power creep again. But man, he is truly the invincible unit. Turn 1, the only unit in the game that can take literally 0 damage. 90% damage reduction with guard. Like, you cannot beat that. The only way to beat that, actually, which is quite kind of interesting, and I don't think he'll do that. He'll still take it better than every unit again, is if a boss is critting on supers. That's when it's going to be quite iffy for him. Super 17 going to build up here quite nicely. Cool. Right. Great Vegeta. Show us something over here that we can have a look at. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Okay. Oh, we got a Dokkan attack. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so here we'll probably take some damage. Yep, we did take some damage. But we'll just heal it up over here with Great Vegeta's Dokkan attack. So again, right now, like as you can see, I have Super Baby 2 and I'm not putting him in slot 1. Even though that like he's really good for slot 1, even in the base form. Like the thing is, again, I don't want to chance the fact that if he gets tapped with a super. Because again, like with these fights, we're gonna probably take like 600k even with the guard that he has. But only when he's transformed and he's had at least like 1 turn of stacking will I actually trust him to be in slot 1, because then I can feel comfortable of him tanking normals in most fights. Because like here he has 7% chance to dodge before he attacks, and then when he attacks he upgrades to 80%, which automatically like just tells you, hey, you know what, he's really good for slot 2. That's what he's for. Even though he has guard. Nice. Super easy Omega Shenron carrying us with damage, which is beautiful for us. We lowered the defense quite a bit on the Zamasu. So whatever attack we're gonna do is actually gonna deal way more this turn. For us in particular. Cool. I need to check if there is an actual voice line for him or not. Because I presume there is. I presume. Okay. This looks quite interesting, whatever this turn is. I don't think we need to change anything, though. Right? Even with DKP there at the end. Well, we do want to transform him. Yeah, let's just transfer for the sake. We lose a little bit of attack and defense, but at least it gets him started on his standby mode, and him getting. I think he does get more stats whenever you transform him too as well. So yeah, let's have a look. Nice, okay. That's gonna be a decent amount of Dragon Balls for DKP. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I opted for the 12 key so we can double lower attack and defense so we don't get hit as hard as we would. Gold Frieza is still at 80% damage reduction, mind you. He does it. Lovely. Thank you, Gold Frieza. Man, what a reliable unit. What a goat. What a G for any like extreme type team. You just feel at ease knowing that Gold Frieza is on rotation. Like even after the 5th turn, when you toss him to like slot 2 and 3, like you still feel calm with him being there. It's actually quite nice. DKP, you should be fine here. We load the attack and defense quite a bit, eh? Yeah, we did. Nice. Cool, cool. And of course here we will, the fight will end, if anything. I love how the Super Baby 2 is basically in terms of the animation, an upgraded version of the Jiren, because he explodes his pecs the same way as Jiren does. It's just that Jiren does it like, you know, better. Yeah, we'll just carry on like this. Great, Vegeta should be able to tank it better now on this turn. We'll do this with this Super Baby 2. And of course we'll do this with Super 17. And that should be it. Right, now, the Dread Point, which is going to be whatever the fuck this level of next fight we have, because these guys were tanky, even with this Battle of Fate team running around. Oh wait, no, I spoke too soon. Ooh, okay. Concentrate to be stunned, nullify super attack seeding effect, and attack down. Interesting. Okay, I see the super attack there. I see it there. So what we're gonna do is we are going to activate our giant ape form. Nice. Okay. Fortunately for the first baby, we did not get enough key spheres, but this is fine. Cool. Would have really been actually quite the clutch if this baby got like two extra key per normal key sphere. Okay, so this is Master City for 3.5. Okay. Interesting to note. So that means we expect this Zamasu to hit for like around 7 million, 8 million, 9 million when we come to the harder fight in this event. So it's actually quite interesting. I don't know. I need to check somebody else to see. Does the stacks actually affect the grade form? I believe it does. Like, I'm not sure if it actually carries over and affects this form. Because why else would they give you like the active skill in the grave form to just do the revenge death ball? Like, is this just for like show or whatever, I guess? Or at least choice is what I would imagine. But yeah, at the very least, this giant ape form, at least at the shorter events, is a functional utility. In the longer events, if it does scale with stacking, it's a clutch mode. Just to give you those turns of like, you know, hey, I can deal damage. imagine they made the Super Baby Super Attack effect also do what the Trunks of Vegeta does when they give you attack and when they give give allies 5% attack and defense. That would have been so broken. Okay, so Gold Frieza right now is at 70% damage reduction, I believe. For every 2 turns that has passed. No, he's still at 70%. So he's fine. How's his baby's at? Not that high yet. There. But I'll probably start shifting him into slot 2. Because this Zamasu is only hitting for like 100, 200k normal. So we already beat that number. We'll do this with Frieza. And then Omega Shenron over here. We'll just do that. Nice. Cool. Yeah, no, this guy has a lot of health actually. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, we already beat, like, this is the easiest version of the stage. It's already been like, what, 26 minutes fighting this? So definitely gonna probably experience some problems when we hit the harder stage. Hopefully the boss don't have anything tricky or whatever. I'm sensing the Zamasu has some luck or something, which is gonna be devastating for our team. If all of them can be attack lowered, this is actually great for our team in particular, because we do have attack lowers on this team. We're probably gonna do the same thing next turn with the giant ape form, and is to just transform and cancel out the super wave if it is. That's the cool thing about Baby, is that if you're running that team, just to have the Scouter and the Scouter up is such a big deal. Just for you to be able to see where all the stuff is, where all the bullshit is happening. Okay? Yeah, you see, like that. Just that bullshit right there, if anything. But yeah, we will transform with Baby again. Just to get those little bit of turns of safety. Even though we don't necessarily need it, but hey, might as well. Ooh, we can finish it in the Grady form, actually. Okay, I like that. Let's finish it in the Grady form. Let's fight. Hopefully this is just a one-turn Zamasu. This is just a second phase Zamasu. Hopefully it doesn't go into infinite Zamasu. We have to survive. That would be rough if we do. Okay. Okay, no, it's not. There is no infinite Zamasu. Okay. Whew. That could have gone really badly for. Oh, well, not badly here, but in hindsight of the harder phase that we are going to do right now. Because again, this gives us the feel of who we fighting, what they do. But if there was a third phase, it could go way really wrong. So I may think twice about the Grave Vegeta, just because the fact he was taking damage here for being in slot 1 for the supers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see what I can do about him. We'll be right back to attempt the harder stage version of this. Alright guys, we are back. So I have made a dangerous adjustment by removing Grey Vegeta, and we're gonna bring Goku and Frieza, who are on the base lead of this Super Baby 2. They're not on the full lead, but hey, they are an option. So yeah, we're gonna try and run them and run the exact same team as it is. So I'm a bit worried about Super 17, as let's hop in again, same story. No support members, no support items. Bit of an iffy scenario here with these people, because yeah, not much Targo people on this team, to say the least. Oh, I already see the super attack being sealed. Are we dead? Are we actually dead? So let's see what this guy does. Seals one enemy super attack. Oh, that's brilliant. So what you're telling me is that I need my Frieza to dodge, is what you're telling me here. That's brilliant. That's cake. Yeah, okay, DKP, at least he get his, at least he can get beyond his 24 key. Okay. We need to dodge over this Frieza. He's not going to be able to tank a normal without his supers. Do we just die immediately, actually? That's my question. Getting all the supers because of all extreme type. We take one normal. That's fine. We exactly at 7% HP. Oh, we didn't dodge. Oh, that's brilliant. Hopefully one of the phases are not dodge cancelling, so we just dead. Are we not? Okay. We are somehow surviving. No, I'm pretty sure you take it better than Frieza and Goku over there. Or will you just dodge everything? Yeah, you will. Free to play unit, ladies and gentlemen. And the Frieza is an adversary level unit. See no issue in the census over here. Okay. We'll do this with Super 17. This is a full GT rotation, so we will get all the buffs necessary to progress. Let's call it that. The seal is kind of annoying, actually. It's annoying me quite a bit, but we'll deal. Super 17, which I actually don't know his new super attack effects. Does he actually raise his defense now? It'd actually be really cool if he does. I don't think they change. No, they can change with the easy, right? Yeah, they can. It's just the super easy can't change it. Let's see. Ah, we didn't get that super hit potential? Nope. We should still be fine here, right? 68% damage reduction. Yeah, we're good. That's really good. Super 17 holding his own. So yeah, no, just checking the super attack effect. What does he do? His 18 key doesn't raise defense. He definitely stacks attack on his 18 key, but he raises defense by 30% on his 12 key. That's actually quite interesting. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That is fair enough, I guess. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, sorry. I was just thinking I miscounted the damage reduction that he actually gets. But no, it's the correct amount that I was thinking of. Okay. Fair enough. You'll be actually really good now. Just thinking about this as another easy. Easy that the GT Android 17s, the Dokkan Fest. Because they have a base for something interesting. But of course, like it's not really good enough. Let's call it that. It can be better. Let's do this. Let's do this to get all the healing in the world. And then we'll be done with this fight in particular. Cool. Ah, that's fine. Okay, so we survived this one. This was just a pepper of what to expect. Guy is really tanky though. Even though yeah, regardless of the fact we're doing normals, I expect a little bit more damage, but hey. Cool. Right, next fight, Kid Buu. Over he doesn't do. What's your shenanigans? So we got sealing. I suspect one of you does locking. Are you a straight up fight? Are you legit? You are legit. Okay. So you must be hitting really hard then, sir. For what you are. Okay. Let's do that. And then let's do... I mean, since it doesn't really matter for DKP now how much he actually gets, so let's just do this. Okay. Okay, how much we got here? 17 hasn't built up yet. So let's see how much this is. Ooh, okay. Interesting. That's Kid Buu at his lowest, mind you. He's gonna raise his attack every time we attack him. Yeah, so that's gonna become progressively harder. We do have Gold Frieza next turn to actually tank the shit for us, which is gonna help us quite a bit. Super 17 is to build up his attack and defense as he gets hit. So he'll build it up quite nicely for us. We got the Hin potential system super over here, which is quite interesting. Cool. What is quite interesting, I need to check it again, because I don't see that the enemy's attack and defense cannot be lowered. Like it can be. Let me check again. No, so you can lower it. Okay, then yeah, fuck it. Golden Frieza, just go and lower the attack and defense. Why not? Now, of course, the super better not be in that last slot over there, the cheeky slot. I'm watching you, Kid Buu. Just so. The aura of menacing is... Okay, good. Yeah, you can't touch me right now. No way. I wonder how much the damage does he actually get to. Cool. So we get one attack and defense low, but it's fine. It'll help us nonetheless for the Omega Sharon at the end to tank some normals. We'll do some nice damage over here. Hopefully the normals don't get high enough that it actually damages us. Because I'm really worried about the Super 17 next turn. Ooh, double attack low. We'll take that. Now, does that actually negate the 50% attack that he actually gets, this Kid Buu? I don't know. Because I think his attack that he gains when receiving attack is a bigger multiplier than the attack and defense that we are lowering on him. We're lowering it by 30%. What's the 20%? It's more than 50%. I know that. And the kid was gaining 50% attack for every attack that he receives. Is he at max right now? Actually didn't see it. No, he's not at max right now. Ooh, can he crit again? If you crit, we finish. Ooh. Hey, Omega Sharon pulled the clutch for us. Nice. Omega Sharon on the G. Okay, on to the final fight. This is going to be good. Now, hopefully we get a lower attack and defense over here too as well. Because we got Goku Frieza on this rotation. No, I just saw it pop up. Okay, that's a bit of an issue here. Bit of an issue. We'll do this. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, okay. He's just a straight up fight. Probably the next phase is where they're introducing all the bullshit with his kit. So let's do that. And then I believe... Yeah, because this activates mid-turn. The HP threshold one. So what are we at right now? 85%, right? So, I mean, might as well just heal up and get the Dokkan attack, honestly speaking. Okay, how much is this going to hit us for? Briefy? We dead? Oh, wow, okay, we just straight up dead. Okay. So, yeah, that's the reason why we need guard for Super 17. What do we do then? We just do nothing? No, we just literally have to take it. Nah, I mean, we can dodge. How do we dodge, though? That's the question. Ooh, that's a bit of an issue. Fate thing. Okay. Yeah, not sure what to do about that, hey? Zamasu has to not super attack before 17 gets to super attack. That's the thing. Okay, we'll do one more run, and if that fails, then I'll come back with a better team. Fate thing. The problem is that with these type of fights, like the attacks take quite long to get to that end phase. That's why it's kind of like a mission to say, hey, let's try it X amount of times, then I'll quit. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, you know what? Just because we can, might as well. At the very least, DKP at the end can get hit for a little bit less. Nice. Okay, so what do we do for Zamasu then? Let me actually just check. Nah. Who is on the Battle of Fate team that can help us here? We're asking a tall order over here, mind you. Right, Battle of Fate. Who we got? Because again, we're not relegated to just running the extreme type side. I just ran the baby team because that's the newest team that we have. We can run I mean, yeah, if we really wanted to go full power, we can run just like, I guess, the fusion team. Yeah, that's so dirty though. Running like a pseudo like fusion Battle of Fate team. You know what's actually funny about that team there? That like the anniversary LR fusions are not on the Battle of Fate. Because they did technically never battled for the fate of anything. Like the fusions just came out in the Majin Buu saga and the Janemba saga, but the actual fate moment was the ending, which didn't involve the fusions, really. Yeah, looking at it over here, in terms of what we have. Ooh, I do see an option. Ooh, we just got hit. We got tagged for quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I do see an option that is eye-catching. Can we make it work, though? Don't know. It could work, that team, in theory. Yeah, I can see it working. The problem is that it was a battle of fate. There's not much people for that team there. It's the Vegeta and Trunks team that I'm looking at. Because they can hold down a slot 1 for us decently, right? They got, what, 66% damage reduction with guard. The difference between them and Great Vegeta is that their defense scales higher. Or can scale higher, let's say that, right? Because you have to let them sit for quite a bit. But at the very least, it does mean that they have something over the Super 17, which is the fact they have guard innately for that fight. So it will be taking 1 million, they'll be taking like, what, 600k? I hope so. We assume. We believe. Okay. Where's more defense here? Mega Shenron has more defense, so let's do this. Just to heal up a bit more with Omega Shenron. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, Battle of Fate. Not really a team, eh? TUR options? Not as much as you would think, eh? That are like that are just screaming at us from visibility standpoint. Oh, there is another team I do see here that could probably make it. Will it survive Zamasu though? That's the other question. I don't know. But no, I could definitely try that team. Yeah, so the GT Hero team is another team we could try to see if we can make it through. I'll probably try that one first because Gogeta is nuts. Even considering the fight that we're dealing with over here, I think it's still doing great. The Zamasu fight is a bit iffy because of the fact that he cannot counter that first super. Because it is a melee super. So that one there we just have to be a bit careful of, so to speak. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then let's do this. Okay. So I see two T's visibly over here. If I had the new Goku and Vegeta, I think their team will be the prime time team to actually use for this event. Now, mind you, hold on, right? Like, I'm not saying this team cannot do it, right? I think this team can do it with some roles of where the super is. But I think guaranteed this team can do it if I have the two units that I'm missing for this team, which is Rosé Zamasu and Omega Shenron. If Omega Shenron was able to give the extra 10% damage reduction to Super 17, oh god, that would be a different story entirely. Like, it's the Super 17 would be tanking. Thank you for no days. So would the Super Baby too, mind you. Yeah, no, so two teams. The Vegeta Trunks team or the GT Hero team. Which, is there enough for GT? 1, 2, 3, I lost count. Hold on. Let me just run this a little bit over here. This is Godfrey's first turn, eh? Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm just trying to focus on a Dokkan attack to get. Right? But yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5 Battle of Fate people on the GTUT that we can run it with. The 6th unit we can just play cards with. We can just do whatever we want for that team. But yeah, no, it is possible. It is definitely possible. Depending on what the Zamasu fight is and how well we're gonna deal with it, I'm pretty sure it definitely can be done more successfully with that team than the team that I'm running with right here. This team is running with Shambles, actually. Because technically on this team, what am I missing? Oh yeah, Frieza should be fine here. We actually will be tanking quite nicely over here. Oh, we dodged it. Yeah, the one time when we dodge it is the time we don't really need to dodge. But the time we need to dodge, we don't dodge. This is typical Dokkan behavior. I don't even know why I'm upset to begin with. Yeah, no, I need to check if that voice line is actually voiced or not. It's concerning and bothering me at the same time. You know what, at this point? Baby is slot 1. Because the super, I don't know. I don't know, fam. You tell me if I should risk the super or not. Let's do this. And then let's do this. I need to just dodge the super. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Oh, God. Yeah, because I don't know if Super 17 was tanking that super or not. He doesn't have guard. If he had guard, then I would definitely put him in slot 1. But no. Cool. Thank you, baby. 25 million for Super 17 right now. They still need to build up. I think they still kept his, like... How many times he does need to get hit passive up? In possessor system? No. Okay, yeah, we're still not fully built up with him. That's actually quite insane to consider. Ooh, yeah, we can. If all these are crits, we can finish it here. They can immediately go into the next fight and just fucking die with the turn. Hold on. We do have Angel Gold Freeze over here. We do have the MVP, the man himself, the heaven's favorite. He's here. We shall do this. We shall do this. We say we have enough for DKP. That's enough for DKP. We shall do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we good here. This is a very good turn for Gold Freezer. Nice. Nope, sir. You can do nothing to him. All heaven kneels before him. For he is the invincible in turn 1, slot 1, sir. You can do no bullshit against him. Ooh, look at him. He is aura farming heavy now. Watch us die to a single normal. That is highly probably the case. Gonna be the case. Because now we still have to roll the number with the Super 17 in the next turn. Now DKP, I don't know if you can take a normal. Ooh, he does everything. Man is a G. Okay. Super 17. Let's go. Let's go, fam. Let's go. Let's heal up quite a bit over here. We have the Dokkan attack. If we can get to you, fam, we don't have the Dokkan attack. There's the super. We dead. We are dead. Okay. Because I could have put baby there, but it would be charging with dodge. But I guess that would have been the better option, honestly speaking. Okay. But yeah, no. Definitely you can do it with the team. He's up for the Zamasu fight. Nah, don't rely on Super 17. Just like, I guess just tank it like with somebody else, I guess. But yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, well, that's the mission. They're done. Yeah, so I thought, yeah, GT Heroes team definitely can do it. I mean, they are what they are, but what can you say? They think there's not really much to scry about them. But yeah, no, that's the Battle of Fate. So using the GT Hero team with the 5 Battle of Fate units, and then the last pick, you can pick whoever you want. I picked the STR pads just so we can choose up people more. I would suggest running the side banner, physical EZA pan, the sub EZA. She's better than this STR pan because she can actually has dodge when she attacks. She has dash reduction as well, 40% dash reduction. And I believe she does give a, I think 10% less a buff to the team. But like she can be more defensively viable in this meta. Yeah. But yeah, that's the team. Those are the stages. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, I should catch y'all next time. Peace.